Hello, I just wanted to give a brief video on assignment 1 to help you get it started. So what I'm looking for in assignment 1 is for you to create an infographic. Now the infographic is going to be on the content that you've read, which should be the organizational planning and controlling section of Principles of Management. I've linked you the chapter right here, so you can go in and make sure that you've read the section of the chapter. But you will have to do some external research as well. But I do want to give you a little bit of an idea of what to do and sort of when I say infographic, what I mean. So you're expected to show an infographic of how you intend on completing the semester this fall. How are you going to be successful? So I'm looking for 4 clear sections to assist with the planning. Now you should source your textbook and it should be used. And you also should have APA format. So why don't we just take a quick second and I will show you what that would look like. So suppose you're writing a report and you are typing and you find something about goals and you find out that the best way to meet goals is to write them down. Now I'm just making this up. If you go into your references of Word, and you can do this as you work on your infographic, you just would need to link it back, copy and paste it into it. Go into Insert Citation and add new source. Now suppose you found that on a website and the author was John Doe. Well, I guess we would actually go Doe John. Name of the webpage, motivation theories, we'll call it. The website, Motivation Daily, and this was 2019 in December 12th, and we can link the URL. Okay, totally made this up. You see here I was asking you for all the information. Now this is a very easy way for you to source. You can also switch it from to a journal article, a news article, interview, whatever you might want to use. Oftentimes it's websites. Make sure you're using credible websites, by the way. And now it's going to give you the reference. Now suppose we go to the next page and we go into bibliography. Here we can just enter our references in at the end of it, and they are all listed in order as we use them. So in our paper, we can reference. And as we change it, we can update our citations in bibliography, and they'll continue to grow. So that is how I want you to source your work. Now, I'm looking for 3 sources in this infographic. Your textbook can and should be one of them, and after that, you should be looking for 2 other good sources on this. All right, so now that we've cleared that up, I'm looking for 4 sections of an infographic. I want you to give me a vision statement. Now, vision statements are very specific. You need to research what they are and how they sound because you will be marked on them accordingly. SMART goals. So what are your goals to help you achieve your vision? Now, SMART goals, again, are very specific. So you need to do some research, determine what SMART goals are. What obstacles and challenges might you face? And how will you overcome them? What support can you lean on? Now, I'm assuming that a lot of you have never actually completed a infographic. So here is an example of one that I've included. Now, this is just a basic one about teaching and learning, and you can see that it was made for free on Benage. And it shows icons and words. It's clear it's not meant to be an essay or a paper. It's meant to just show the, at a glance, the information. I have also here given you an example as well. Now, be sure to just use this as inspiration and don't copy the content because that is a surefire way to get in trouble in this course. But there is also an example here of one that was complete by one of the students last year. So as you go through, what I recommend is using Vantage. Now Vantage I've just opened up here, and the reason why I like it is that there are free and easy templates. Now you don't have to pay for it, it is for free, you can pay if you choose, but suppose you were to want to do a goal setting. We know we need 4 sections, so maybe we can go infographic, informational. We could just go into create, and this took about a minute to set up an account beforehand. And now we can just use one of these templates. So, not all the icons are going to make sense, so here's an airplane. What we can do is, let's say we know we need to study. Now maybe we throw a pencil. And look at that, we've got a pencil. So I enter the pencil, I take out the airplane. You can adjust it, you can replace it, or I can change it around. I can change the color of it here, and just like that. Now I've got something that makes something a little more sense. Now of course this information doesn't make sense. I can change this to my vision statement and get to work, right? I can go through, delete sections that I don't need, and adjust other sections up to fill in the blanks. Again, I'm just doing this very quickly. You will need to spend a lot more time, but it really is that easy. So this is my recommendation to you. So again, I'm looking for an infographic. I need you to research these 4 goals. I need you to use 3 sources. And at the very end, you can include the sources. So you can go into your Word document and copy paste the sources that you use. So use that references tool, copy paste your sources in afterwards, and you've got a 100% assignment. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. We can set up a time. I'm happy to review work at a time as well. Okay, everyone, I hope that clears up a little bit about what infographics are. And I know they can be a little, they can seem very cumbersome, but they're not so bad once you get into them. Have yourselves a great day, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with for your infographics.